the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strawther in at the 2. Now here's Allen. He played a great game against the Lakers. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Gordon. From outside, off the mark. Allen outside, on the take. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Gordon against Smith. Outside Murray. From the arc. And again, it's Denver missing. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Here's Allen. And there's the rejection. Here's Brown, defended by Şengün. Murray can't get that one to fall. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Allen. Can't connect from short range.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Pass to Jokic. Good D by Şengün.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He finished with 51 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Looking to win the run. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Allen outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Sinks it from distance. Allen's got 9.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Gordon against Smith. Gordon left side. Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Whitmore. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Curry, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Westbrook in for Strother. Allen with it, checked by Murray. Allen outside. Fires the three. And it's Allen again missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Watson passes to Murray. Back to Watson to get back on track. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets lead by 14. Allen outside. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Allen's got 15 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's the Houston Rockets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
It was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Aaron Holiday. Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Amin Thompson, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
For 3, Allen. Rebound by the Nuggets. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference. Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hey, puts up a 3. And it's Westbrook again missing. And it's Allen with the ball for the Rockets. Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Allen. And Holmes with the block. They retain possession. Thompson, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Allen gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Jokic finds Holmes. Now here's Westbrook. Takes the three. Drills it from deep. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Allen. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Allen's got 26.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Westbrook. Basket counts. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Curry. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Brooks. Jokic, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Curry. He's got 9.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Westbrook outside. Jokic in the post. Adams covering. Shakes him. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Westbrook. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 30.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think of Houston, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the rules? They're taking shots for every team every night, and they're still landing on top.
What's ruling the rules? Never heard that before.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Rockets.
They're really hitting the ball, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Rockets now on the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's Murray, then there's Christian Brown, and it's Strawther in at the shooting guard position.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Murray against Van Vliet. Here's Strother. That three's off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Allen outside. Knocks it down from distance. Allen's got 35.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
Up top, Allen. Give him 35. An easy 2 on the layup. 37 points for him.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Outside Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon from outside the arc. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Houston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Graham. Another bucket! Wow!
And hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before. The deep 3 from Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in, and coach a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic, joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
That one goes. Count it. Gordon's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Strother. There's the triple. Rebound by Van Vliet.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Allen attacking, and the shot goes. Allen's got 46.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Murray finds Gordon. Here's Strother. No good on the 3.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Count the basket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
A minute 15 left in the third. Murray against Van Vliet. Here's Strother. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Houston with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And the shot goes down. Allen's got 48.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Strother. 3-pointer. The rebound by Allen.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And here's Murray. Still no points. Down low. Here's Jokic. Misses the baby hook.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's Houston with zero pressure as they... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, there may not...
Incidental contact.
Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Thompson comes in for Tate. And it's Allen in for Shepard. And Denver will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Brown comes in for Watson. Strother's checked in for Pickett. And Murray subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Jayshawn Tate out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Allen in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Jokic. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that time also a missed shot. Gordon outside. Here's the 3. Jokic, no good. Now Allen. The 3. And count it.
Well, they keep going to it.